but you both do the accents. But Jacob, you're kind of from the same part of Australia as Margaret, right?
Yeah, we're from Queensland. We're about...
So presumably you spend a lot of time kind of before you go to America kind of thing, trying to crack your American accent.
Have you even done an Australian accent since leaving Australia?
I did one. I did a show called The Narrow Road to the Deep North.
Oh, of course.
But it was...
Was it weird to act in an Australian accent?
So I was sort of speaking different.
It felt like
it wasn't
your
like
voice.
Queensland.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't like...
You guys have like an extra level of challenge.
Yeah.
Because it's either English or American for the most part, right? That's crazy.
I haven't done really an Aussie accent since I was on Neighbours, and I don't know if I could now because I'd feel so like.
Yeah, I mean.
But this isn't as Queensland as as like my accent used to be so strong.
Yeah, you have to put
Wait a minute, is this thing true that when you were on Neighbours, they get...
Yes, they got a dialect coach for me.
Oh, I love it.
They got a dialect coach for me because I was too Australian for Neighbours.
Because you have to have a drama school accent. You have to finish
and I
words.
couldn't hear that I had a bad accent. I was like, what do you mean? And they were like, you're just awful to listen to. I'm going to send you off to work with this woman and it'll round out your accent.
I mean, this couldn't be further away from Gloria in Modern Family. So how did this drama come about? Was this your baby? Did you make this show happen?
Well, this was an idea that I got like 15 years ago. This was actually a real story of a woman. This is one of the biggest drug dealers that ever existed in Colombia. And she was able to do it for a long, long time because she was a woman. And nobody was suspecting of a woman creating this insane cartel. She was ruthless. And I went crazy about that story because, you know, I have this accent that is not that strong, but, you know, it sometimes not allows me to play every role that I want. And so I had to look for roles for me. And she's Colombian, she's a woman, she's an immigrant, and she was like a very, very tough, ruthless woman.
Yeah.
But then you realize that there was a lot more inside of her that made her into a monster.
And we can see from that poster, you do not look like yourself. How much was going on in terms of makeup and...
Ooh. Well, I actually look like that. This is a lot of makeup.
It's reverse, trick reverse.
Yeah, it's reverse. No, it was, you know, that was one of the hardest things because I had to wear a wig, fake teeth, fake nose. I had plastic from here to here because I have very thick eyebrows. So we wanted to make them like from that era. I had to wear like bras to push myself down a little and make myself less Latin and, you know. So, and also I created this walk and I had to learn how to smoke and I had to learn how to do cocaine. So it was a complicated character for me.
I feel you're being judged right now.
Yeah, I'm Colombian, but we don't get high on our own supply.
Well. And having acted in English for all those years, is it kind of like... Is it like, I don't know, like putting on old shoes or something?
Liberating. It was liberating.
Yeah.
I didn't have to think, translate, because I know you don't notice it because my English is very good, but usually I'm like thinking. I think in Spanish. In my life, I still think, I dream in Spanish. I prefer to fuck in Spanish, fight in Spanish.
Sophie, that's why I said don't give her that shit. I told you don't give it to her, Graham.
But then I act in English.
Yeah. But your voice, your accent, it was your fortune when you got cast in Modern Family. And Ed O'Neill, you already knew him from Married with Children, but did you know him or not know him?
Of course I did, because in Colombia, well, Married with Children it's been one of the most known and loved comedies in the United States. It was like one of the longest running. It was also 11 years, and people adore Ed. So we would have in Colombia translations, but they were usually translated by, you know, Spanish-speaking people. So I did grow up seeing him, but to me, in my head, he sounded like Antonio Banderas, you know? So when I met him the first time, and I was very, you know, like new in Hollywood because Modern Family was really my first big job, I was a little disappointed because he couldn't even say one word in Spanish. He sounded like, you know, nothing. And it was, you know, he's one of my favorite people in the whole world.
Because I was reading about that. There's a weird thing, because obviously you're English, but you had a dialect coach for the English accent.
I did, yeah. Because I've lived in America for so long that
Where do you live?
I live in California, and my kids are American, and that's what I hear around me all day. So I have little things that I don't notice that sort of slip in. So I had a voice coach I had to brush up my English.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, you'd be smiley, and then suddenly you'd hit like a hard R or something, or a weird sound would come out. So I needed to sort of have English lessons.
Because Abby Cornish, who's in Robocop, she was saying in interviews you do a very good Australian accent.
Do you?
No,
Give it a crack, mate.
Now I'm on the spot with someone. Well, I don't know. There's that sort of subtle kind of accent that just sort of touches the words.
That's quite good, isn't it? That's
having not studied, and then there's, of course, you know, like the full-on, you know. Possible.
Absolutely. Yeah, really good.
No, and you are talking to the mouse, because Toni Collette, you are good at accents.
Sometimes.
Oh, no, you are, though.
Oh, that's very nice of you. Thanks.
Yeah. Have you ever had to do accents?
I played a guy called Danny Butterman who was from the West Country, so I had to kind of do a Bristol accent for a lot of the time.
Beautiful.
That's very good.
Yeah.
A lot of people thought I was from Bristol, actually, but I'm not.
If you want the posh English voice, Kylie, you have a trick. Is this like the boneless chicken? Did you develop this trick yourself?
Yes, I did. I don't know why, but to sound very British, but more specifically like a couple of Pims by 10:30 a.m. kind of British.
Oh, yeah.
You just don't let your lips touch. Some words are a little bit more difficult than others. Honestly, I guarantee you, chat. You're going to find it. It's fabulous. Just don't let it touch. It's hilarious. Go on, try it, Graham.
I can't. I've had several pins. What do Americans make of meeting the woman playing Whitney Houston and then you speak with a British accent?
Oh, they were really freaked out. Yeah, because accents don't come easy to me at all. So on set, I would be talking as Whitney, and then afterwards I'd be like, oh, bloody hell, that was a hard day, innit?
Oh, I tell you what, I don't know if I want to dance with somebody. Dance. Dance.
And the voice, the singing, it's a lot of it's Whitney, but you're kind of mixed in as well.
Yeah, so there was a kind of question about how to morph into Whitney's voice, because we do some songs from when she's a lot younger and things we don't know about in that area. So I took about like 1.5 of the songs at the beginning.
Yeah.
And then, you know, Whitney. And then, for some dramatic beats and stuff, I filled in some of those spaces. But hopefully by that point, you know, you're along for the ride and you understand what the rules are.
And I noticed, Whitney's teeth are not your teeth.
Yeah, I got a gap.
Yeah. So what were they? Were they painted in or were they...
No, they were fake. They were like flippers. We had one on the bottom, one on the top. And like, I had been working on the accent for about 6 months. And I thought, I was like, OK, I've got the accent down, like, I think I've got this. And then suddenly you put the teeth in, and it's like relearning it all over again, because it's... So it took a second to get used to.
And when I watch something like this, and, you know, you're in it, and you're doing a really good Dublin accent.
Thank you.
I gotta think, when you said yes to it, did you just kind of think, I'm sure I can do that accent, or did you know you could do a Dublin accent?
No, I mean, I was terrified. You know, the Irish are a very, well, you know, they're a very proud people, rightly so.
They'll tell you.
They will tell me, they do. They often do.
Have you done Press in Ireland yet?
I have.
You got away yet?
Terrifying, honestly.
Yeah.
I sat on this couch with Jamie Dornan, and he told us he got crucified by a journalist for his Irish accent.
Yes.
And he's Irish.
I was in that movie with him.
You were in that movie?
And we got destroyed.
Yeah, but he's Irish. I mean...
I know, but he's from Belfast.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
they told him his Irish accent was shit. So it was like...
I don't know what... I don't know. It was... Anyway, but no, listen, the accent was terrifying, and I worked really hard at it because, you know, we all know actors who didn't get it right, and they do get held to account.
And did you have any kind of, like... Were you given shortcuts into it?
Yes, I did. I had an amazing dialect coach called Paul Musolides, who basically... Yeah, he gave me... I don't know if you've ever done this for an accent, but he gave me kind of the vowels broken down into 8 sounds, and then these little poems. Actually, funny enough, I could follow with one of the poems, but they were kind of ridiculous, and I would listen to them and look kind of crazy walking around.
Can you remember any of them?
I remember like the sound. I mean, I'm going to butcher it, and the Irish people are going to come.
No, they're not.
They are.
You're not on set.
No, I'm not on set. It was a year and a half ago, in my defence. So, like, the sound, like, wine, light, fine, Ireland, it was something like, the prime height for umpires in Ireland is 5'9". I'm smiling now because of the fine white wine I'm drinking. It makes me feel like I'm a lion flying over a tie.
Yeah.
And you do that over again.
Yeah. Still got it. Still got it.
That's one of...
That's cool.
Yeah. Cool. You've been there, no? As an actor, it's very scientific. You've got to break the accent down into these tiny...
Have you ever done an accent, Matthew?
Yes. Yeah. Tim Monick is who I worked with, who's done
He's
the
great.
same things.
Yeah.
Yeah, you give the little limericks and you just find actually the rhyme and the vowel sounds along the way, and it sort of seeps in.
And because your accent is so, you know, good in Derry Girls, but you're not from Northern Ireland.
Yeah, you can feel the palpable sense of disappointment when people meet me. And they go, oh, you're not Claire. And I go, no, I'm really sorry. Yeah, I'm just a faker.
Where are you from?
From Galway, West Coast, yeah.
I mean,
Galway
so
girl.
far away.
Still Irish.
So many hours.
Jennifer's fine ears going, it sounds the same to me.
That's Irish to me.
I'm shocked about how old they all are. Because I met your mate with the dark hair once.
Jamie Lee.
Jamie Lee, yeah.
Yes.
She came up to me once and I think I spoke to her like a child. I said, hello, how are you then? Well, how old are you then? She went, 8:33.
And now your accent there is great. And Derry Girls,
yeah.
I mean, there's a whole range of accents. Yours is really good.
Oh, thank you.
Did you say there's a whole range of accent in
Well,
Derry
there are quite a
Girls?
few Derry accents in Derry Girls, I would say. Yeah. But now, do you have a trick to get into it, do you?
Yeah, absolutely. So when I was preparing, I didn't know a Derry accent first off, and then I thought, who do I know? And then I thought, oh, Nadine from Girls Aloud is extremely Derry. And then, I don't know if people will know this, but there was an extremely controversial incident in the early noughties in Ireland.
So good!
It was so good. I feel like it was the first Irish sort of pop culture TV moment. It was Pop Stars, the Irish version, which only had about 50 entrants because we don't have as big a population. So she went on and lied about her age. But she got found out on camera.
Stop it.
Yes.
No.
Oh, no, YouTube it. It's so good!
Lean forward.
Wow.
This is the trick.
How old was she and how old was she?
OK, so she'd gotten into the band, and then her on-camera interview, like the first one to introduce yourself, who you are, she said, my name's Nadine Coyle from Larkhill in Derry, date of birth 15th of 6th, 85, making me a Gemini. And then she thinks for a second and goes, what date of birth did I say now, 15th of the 6th? And then it fades. And she's outed herself on camera. But everyone lost the plot.
Do the phone call to her mother.
Do
everything. Mommy,
do the whole thing.
As Daddy put my passport in the car, Mommy, will you look at my handbag for my passport? And it was all a lie. She knew.
How old was she?
She was 16. She was meant to be 18.
What is it about you lot pretending you're different ages?
Just cool, isn't it?
Cute, 'cause she wanted to make it through.
That's fine. But then she got in Girls Aloud. It actually worked out much better.
You
for
see?
her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything
and
happens for
we
a
ended
reason.
up with an amazing moment of her sobbing in the back of a Renault Espace being driven away.
I also did that whole thing in my audition, and it was very awkward because...
Well, you did it as a speech.
Yeah, but they didn't want me to. It's not like they said, would you mind doing your pre-prepared Nadine Coyle speech? I just sort of started speaking, and they sort of were looking at me, and I thought, well, this could really go either way. You know, it's all the executives from Channel 4 and the director and the writer, and I just started doing it. But I got the job, it's all fine.
Woohoo!
Yes!
Very good. And Stephen's obviously your name, Stephen, but you've had lots of nicknames. Like famous co-stars have given you nicknames and things, haven't they?
Yeah, I've had a couple. Yeah, yeah, a few. Yeah.
Like what?
Well, when I worked with Leo, he called me Animal.
DiCaprio.
Okay, sorry. He gave me the nickname Animal just because when we'd go out drinking in Italy, obviously, with being from Liverpool and half Irish, I used to be able to drink quite well. So he called me Animal. Yeah.
It's actually your Liverpool accent. Who is it? Leonardo DiCaprio? Was he the one who loves your accent?
Yeah. He used to make me say chicken. And chicken and lockets. Lockets, they like these sweets with honey in them. You don't remember lockets, don't you? Yeah. So he used to go, what?
What was the first thing?
Chicken.
Is that chicken? Like chicken?
No. Chicken.
Like chicken. It's chicken in Liverpool.
Chicken.
Oh,
you know, like
I get it.
Chicken.
Yes. Chicken.
But where I come from, we say chicken.
Chicken. But can you say mozzarella?
Mozzarella.
Super. So that's my name, you know?
Oh.
Wow, that's good.
Very impressive, very impressive. You worked with Jessica a lot. Have you taught her any Scottish phrases or...?
I don't think I've taught her too much, but I remember sitting here on this couch a wee while ago with... I was about to say Dame Meryl Streep, but she's not a dame.
No, she should be, you're right.
She's American. Yeah, an American dame called Meryl Streep. And I tried a Scottish phrase on her to see if she could understand what I was saying, so I'll try it on you.
OK.
Oh, yes.
All right, this place is pure hoaching me bags.
It's hoaching your bags?
This place is pure hoaching me bags.
This place is pure hoaching me bags.
Yeah, but what does it mean?
It means that this place is making your feel
It's good.
protected.
Kinda.
Like
it
in a
means
bank.
This place is full of idiots.
That's not very nice to say.
You said it to Meryl Streep.
Yeah.
Was it Robert Redford who was very keen on your English accent?
Oh, so yeah, I'm playing an American in this film with Robert Redford, and I'm playing an American, but I don't stay in the American accent in between takes and stuff. I find that quite annoying for some reason. So I go up to him and I'm like, here's the thing, and blah, blah, blah. And what do you think? You think I should do this or do you think I should do that? And he'd be like, whoa, do the American accent. And I was like, I can't express myself properly if I'm acting in between takes. He says, well, can you do an English accent in between takes then? I know. And I'm like, it's Robert Redford. Oh, you've kind of got to do what he asks.
Why do you want to do an English accent?
Because he could understand that and he couldn't understand mine. I know. Tell you what, that guy.
And of course, Michael, now, are you fluent in Swedish now?
No.
Are you trying to be?
Definitely not. No, I'm...
You're married to a Swede, so there must be some Swedish going on.
There is. I mean, I've tried, but I'm terrible at sort of remembering it. But, you know, I thought at one point I should learn bits and pieces, but I knew I wasn't going to learn a lot. So I decided they have really weird sort of phrases. So I thought maybe I could just have conversations in these sort of, like, phrases. Like, one of them is... It's very strange. It's like, now you in the blue cabinet.
That's amazing.
I could understand that.
Yeah, exactly. You've gone too far.
Oh, I see, yes.
I think that's what it means. Now you in the blue cabinet.
How do you say it?
Yeah, I'm not going to get this right. It's terrible. All my Swedish friends and extended family will not be happy, but it's nu todo do skit the blue cabinet. Yeah, so it's really bad. My Swedish is really bad.
And then, Helena, you're the only one who isn't an actual criminal.
I'm the nice one.
You are. You're the lovely one.
I'm the only good one.
You're a fashion designer.
I mean, goodie. Aren't I?
Yes.
I'm the only goodie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But a lot of the character you came up with yourself.
Well, yes. I suppose when in doubt, choose an accent. Guess which one I chose?
Was it an Irish accent?
It was.
Oh, now.
Yeah,
Right,
I went
right,
Irish.
right.
That's all I say. For every every single take, I go, right. And then they go like, right.
Here's the thing, though. English accent, very good.
Thanks very much.
Such a specific English accent.
Yeah.
How did you find it, if you know what I mean?
We like the idea of it being sort of like, I really like very close to the Queen's English. I just think it's so fantastic. And I like people that are like so posh that they just don't even move their mouths at all, you know? Like, I really love that. We couldn't go quite there, but it's sort of inspired by a lot of voices during that time.
And, of course, we have heard your English accent before
Yeah.
as Valkyrie in Thor. But that was filmed in New Zealand, so apparently the New Zealand accents were more challenging than your English accent.
Oh, yeah, hugely, because they... I mean, first of all, our accents in that are sort of like, in the comics, it's just italic, so we do like a inspired by. But in New Zealand, they say, like, instead of they say... Well, Natalie Portman, because she's so much shorter than Chris Hemsworth, they had to build this deck for her so that when they're walking alongside each other, they look like they're relatively the same height. But in adorable. It's so sweet. And she just, like, always had to have it around. That's true. You said you do that sometimes?
I feel like sometimes I need an apple box so things don't look too strange, yeah.
Yeah, that's so cute. I live that life, too. So she had this deck that they built, but there, with the accent, it doesn't sound like deck. Sounds like something else.
Yes.
So they'd come in, they'd be like, just bring in the dick. Natalie's got to get on the dick. It was fantastic, and we really loved it.
I bet it was hard to keep an English accent when you're surrounded by New Zealand accents.
Yeah, that's why it's, you know, hodgepodge.
It was perfect.
And this is a breakthrough role for you, Jack, because an American accent.
Yes.
Yes.
I was doing an American accent.
What, in that clip?
Yeah. Olivia!
He was.
I feel the Oscar buzz fizzling away.
He was.
No.
I'm so sorry. I think it was terrible.
Yes, no.
Yeah. It was good. It was
Thank
good.
you very much.
I heard it. I
Yes.
heard it. It was
You
good.
see, what a lot of actors do when they do an American accent is they tend to just go for, like, one region of America and they commit to a single American accent. I decided with this role that I would take us on a tour around all 50 states. Sometimes in the same scene. I thought, why just do one when you can show off them all? So I would start the scene talking like I was from New York, and then all of a sudden I'm suddenly speaking like I'm a Cali girl, and by the end of the scene they're stopping me because it sounds like I'm from the Dukes of Hazzard. And it went all over the place. But I thought, you know, just show off your skills.
And it's out in America already, so yes. Are you getting responses from audiences, people liking it?
Yeah, people seem to really like it. It's done great in the States, and yeah, I'm excited for it to come out here. People take it very seriously in America, because it's kind of like their version of Paddington. So, and that's kind of the tone of the movie as well. But, like, grown adults who grew up with Clifford the Big Red Dog and get so, like, obsessed over the weirdest details.
Oh.
There was a guy who tweeted at me, it's quite weird, he was in the cinema and he'd taken a screenshot, and it was a screenshot of Clifford from behind with his tail up, and he tweeted at me going, "Why doesn't Clifford have an anus?" I was like, should you be at a kid's film? Should you be near children at all? And then it's one of those crazy things, because it's the internet. Underneath, there's like a whole discussion underneath this comment saying if he doesn't have an anus, then he can't poop. And then someone else underneath it, best response ever, had put, maybe that's why he's so big.
Very good. How old were you, Jodie? Because you mastered accents very early on, didn't you?
Yeah, I used to just, like, take the mick at home with me dad, like, watching adverts on the television was how I kind of, I think, became a bit fearless with them. So when, like, my dad was driving me to Leeds for an audition and it was a Scottish accent, I was like, okay. I wasn't so scared by it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But would you entertain people during the day?
Oh, I was always an entertainer. Yeah, no, I was always, like, doing impressions. I guess most kids are, but I used to do, like, a mean... I'm not going to do it, by the way, so don't even ask.
OK.
I'm not even going there.
Andy McDowell said that's all I'm saying.
I found him up to that. I'm not even going to try. Anastasia the singer was one. Cilla Black was one.
Well, Cilla would be easy.
I know. I guess. Well,
you say that? But yeah, no, I like that as a kid.
Kate, who do you play?
OK, so by the way, I just have to say, this film is really fantastic, and Michael is really fantastic in it. Moving on swiftly, I know you hate me doing that, but I have to say it. I play a woman named Joanna Hoffman. I look absolutely nothing like her at all.
There's the real.
That's her now. That's closer to her now. She was the head of marketing for the Macintosh, and she stayed in Steve's life as a friend for a very long time. And in the film, she's very much like his right-hand woman and his work wife. She's a hot-headed Polish-Armenian woman. And
she arrived complete with accent for the read-through on the first day.
That's annoying.
No,
that was annoying.
We were beside ourselves with fear.
Because with biopics, often people have a lot, you have a lot of license. But this is such recent history. Everyone's got an opinion on what happened to the man. How do you think he fares? Do you think it's fair? Do you think he's let off easy? Do you think it's harsh?
Well, it's kind of hard for me to say because even like when I was reading the script and when Danny was saying, he's being quite difficult here, or he's not that likable. I just saw somebody who was literally trying to move mountains. I mean, he had a vision from the mid-70s that we're experiencing now. 35 years later and plus.
Yeah.
And so trying to drag everybody along to his vision, I think required an awful amount of focus, determination, and drive. And I think perhaps there was a little bit of lack of patience on his part, putting it maybe mildly, but it took an extraordinary amount of energy to get there, and I think he demanded the very best from people.
And Kate, you met the real Joanna.
I did, yeah. And actually, that was quite helpful, I think.
She's an amazing woman.
She's amazing.
She was like, "Oh, I lost my Apple bonds. I don't know where they are."
Yeah.
She had all these shares for Apple.
Yeah,
and she was so not bothered by it. I'd be crying in the corner.
Yeah. She said, she was so funny. She said,
I misplaced them.
Steve had come to my apartment and he said, Joanna, I have to clean this place. It's such a tip. And he cleaned it, and then I lost my bonds. So she thinks that maybe Steve actually swept into a rubbish bag and threw them away by accident.
Totally not bothered.
I don't know.
And her accent is very specific to her.
Yeah.
Like it's not.
Yeah, it
she's
drove
not
me
from
absolutely
anywhere. It's,
mad.
Yeah.
It drove me bonkers, to be honest.
Because now accents. Now, is it true, 50 Cent, you can do a London accent?
I think I can do a little something. Okay. But it's a different thing, bruv.
That was it right there. That was very good. But Julie, you're good at the accents. But what ones are hard? Which ones do you struggle with?
Geordie, I think, is a hard one for me. Liverpool was very hard when I first did it, because I'm from Birmingham and people get them mixed up anyway, but because there is a kind of similarity, but not really once you learn Liverpool. It's not, but...
Well, 50, you can do your Geordie, because you're going to Newcastle tomorrow.
Yeah, but I'm not going to do that when I... I'm going as 50 Cent.
Yeah, they won't be doing that, yes. But Michael, now, in X-Men, you're not doing an accent, but you are... This next movie, is this the movie when you kind of turn into Ian McKellen?
Well, not really. Yeah, it's strange. For the first one, I used my own accent. And then for the second one, I did Ian McKellen's accent. So for this one, it's kind of a hybrid between the two. A little confused, actually. Yeah.
But do you have to talk to yourself in this one?
How do you mean, talk to myself?
Do you have to talk to Ian McKellen?
Oh, no, I don't talk to him in this. As in, like, to prepare, or in the actual film?
In the film. It's all time-traveling crap, I don't know.
No. That was the last one.
Yeah, you met in the last one.
Yeah.
Because
he's not in this one.
Oh, I see.
That's not a spoiler, is it? I don't think he's in it, anyway. Pretty sure he's not.
Are you in it?
But I did, like, for the last one, I did listen to, various tapes and sort of, like...
Can you do a bit?
I'll give it a little go.
3 days as a crew flies.
And Kim Cattrall, now famously, we all know you were born here, but you do spend a lot of time here now.
Yes, the last 10 years.
But there's Keane and there's Keane. Do you actually go to football matches in Liverpool?
When I'm in Liverpool, yes, I do. I go to Anfield, not Everton, of course. Anfield is... Liverpool is my team. Yes.
OK.
Yes.
But now I heard that the Liverpool players then returned the favour.
Well, one of them did, Stevie G. I went to Anfield, and he said that he would like to come and see the play that I was doing, which was Antony and Cleopatra at the Liverpool Playhouse. So, yes, he brought his friends, and luckily, it was the one Shakespearean play that he took in school. So, so I didn't have to explain everything.
Yeah, you know, it was all right, you know.
It's all right.
It's all right, you know. It's all yeah. Got a bit bored, so I raked me studs down the back of her leg, you know. Got sent off.
Exactly what he said.
That's really good. Can you do the Liverpool accent?
I can. You know I can.
Oh, she can?
That's right, Swacker.
All right.
You're not the buff tonight, girl.
Calm down, Kim. Hey.
Hey. Go on, Nick, it's what?
And the thing is, Paul, we think of you as pure London, but in fact, you're from Wales.
Yeah, I was born in the Rhondda Valley, and I moved to London when I was 4, and I spoke like that then. I spoke like a very lovely Welsh accent.
I love the Welsh.
And a very lilting accent from the valleys, and I was very quiet for a month, and then in pure mockney, I went to my mum, Mum, I want to go to Southend. Bet 365, add that. And it broke her heart, but, you know, I had to fit in, Graham.
Yeah, but is that where you think the voices, like how you were able to do the voices from the switch between those accents?
It's possible, I suppose, certainly for Welsh and London, but I don't think it helped with Geordie.
It's hard. In the Miracle Club, you don't do the Irish accent, but you have done accent work.
I have.
In nameless films.
I have in nameless films.
Nameless films that don't exist.
And on stage, that's correct.
Yeah. Oh, on stage? Oh, we can talk about that.
Yes, we can talk about that.
What you got? What did you do?
What did I do? It was, you know, school stuff primarily.
Oh,
but,
OK.
You know, I think I dabbled with the Scots a bit, and, you know, various things that you try and usually don't do very well at, and occasionally you hit it out of the park. But, you know, it's always a little risky. So I was very relieved I didn't have to do it. I didn't have to do it on this one.
Because was it in Death in the Nile?
Yes.
They wanted you to be an American.
Yes, we were cast, Jennifer and I were cast as 2 Americans in that film. In fact, I was playing the part that Maggie Smith played in the original part. Miss Bowers, who is the nurse companion to Jennifer. No spoilers. Cool. But you know what I mean, lick you up the legs. Anyway.
Spoiler.
Yeah, spoiler. Major spoiler. But, yeah, we, Sir Kenneth of the Branagh cast us as 2 Americans, and we went to the read-through, and, you know, we were trying very hard at the accent, and when Fatty, who's, you know, Jennifer, me, when she started, I thought, yeah, well done, she's sounding really good. I thought, we're going to pull this off. And I did mine. I took a deep breath and gave it the full Yankee Doodle. And everyone... No, never. And so everybody was very happy, and we went off, and we started... you know, we were due to start filming on the Monday. That was the Friday. And I got a phone call 5 minutes after I'd got in with one of the producers going, Dawn, we've had a little rethink. And I thought, oh, no, I've been sacked. Recast. They want Lumley. because that's happened to me before. But she said, we're thinking you should play it English. So, you know, haven't been sacked, just rubbish at the accent. I can't do any accent. I can do a bit of West Country, because that's, you know, that's where I'm from.
Yeah.
But really, almost everything else. You know, like people who think they can sing and they really can't. Right. Which I'm also one of those. But I really can't do accents, so I admire anybody who can. I really do admire it.
Because London, in LA,
In Los
you
Angeles
live.
is where I live.
Yeah.
Yes. Which you prefer to hear.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you have to alter your voice?
All the time. Like, it's... For a country that speaks English, they don't understand English. Like, they all think my voice is in blackface. It's so weird. Like, they don't understand what's coming out of my mouth. And so I'll be like, can I have some water? And they'll be like, huh? And I'll be like, oh, I'm sorry, can I have some water? And they're like, OK. And then it's so crazy. And they don't think that they... I'm sorry, I'm talking about your people,
Go right
Laura.
ahead. Go right ahead. It's perfectly
in front of a
fine.
legend. But they don't think that they have an accent. So they'll be like, oh, my God, I love your accent. And I'll say, oh, I love yours. And they're like, I don't have an accent. And I'm like, you have an American... They don't get it. I think it's because they've got no free healthcare. I don't understand. I don't know what's going on. It's very crazy. It's very crazy.
I love when every once in a while I'll go to the theater here and I'll see someone doing an American accent and I can tell what the actor has used as resource.
Yes.
Like someone will sound all of a sudden like Woody Allen.
Oh, yeah.
Like someone will come on and Woody Allen's cadence will come out, or they'll pick someone typically who they think is
Mine is
American.
Kim Kardashian. All
There
the time.
you go.
Oh my God! Stop.
Oh my God! Stop. Why?
Did you ever think, oh, I can lose my accent, I can sound like an American?
Well, you know, I did not really have that talent, you know. So even though I had an English coach and an acting coach and a speech coach and an accent removal coach.
Wow.
who has passed away since then, but I mean, you know, I should have otherwise gotten my money back. The bottom line is, I worked on it, you know. I remember that when he says, you know, you always say 3. It's not 3, it is 3 with TH. Yeah. So he had me say 3,333 1/3 with the TH and not with the S.
Very good.
Yeah, but I mean, after 5,000 years, right? After doing thousands of reps on it, you know. And I remember we get confused with the F's and the V and the W. You know, that we would say, you know, this is a nice vine. But it's actually wine, right? So the guy had me say, a fine wine grows on a vine. So now I ran around with that. Then for instance, you know, he said to me, he says, oh, Arnold, you have to also learn how to say the vibrating Z. We don't have that in German. So he said, the sink is made out of zinc. So I was saying that. So things like that, I was saying things over and over
Useful
again.
phrases.
You know,
Yeah,
it was very helpful, but it didn't get rid of my accent. Right? But the funny thing is, all of the stuff that they said, the Hollywood producers and the directors and all these geniuses, they were saying that this is an obstacle for me to become a leading man, became an asset. Because when I did Conan the Barbarian, John Milius, the director, said to the press, if we wouldn't have had Schwarzenegger, we would have had to build one. Because I was the only one that had the muscles to play that character the way Frank Frazetta painted it, and the way Robert E. Howard has written about it. So the bottom line was, here was a big blast over set in my body, and then when I did Terminator, Jim Cameron said what made Terminator work and why it became successful was because Schwarzenegger talks like a machine. So I don't know if there's
The original line in the movie as well was, I want your clothes, your boots, and your zinc sink.
That's right, exactly. It was the original line. Yeah. And I rewrote it, yeah.